Hello. G'day, Owen here, executive in charge of Meowing, currently sitting on top of a stack of orc boxes looking smug, and we're looking at Mega Knobs. These guys have been built from Assault on Blackreach knobs and a lot of plasticard and exciting bits. So let's give those a spin, have a look at 3 of them. I came back from CanCon this year with about 15 knobs that I bought secondhand, and then I've been given more throughout the year, so I've got considerably more knobs than I really need or know what to do with. Well, I do know what to do with them. I'm making at least 10 of them into Mega Knobs, because at the moment, in the Inex Xenos list, you can have units of up to 10 of them. What will happen in a few weeks when the Codex comes out, nobody knows, but well, I hope it's a few weeks. I'm kind of sick of waiting for it. So, 3 of them here. All of them made from Assault on Blackreach orcs, with various parts added, mostly plasticard. But let's have a closer look at them in detail. Bam! Now this is the first one I made. Plasticard giant boots. It always starts at the boots, so 1mm plasticard for the boots, the shin guard areas, various rivets and things on there, and some tread detail on the back. I started at the ground and work up with these guys, seems to work best. This is part of a plastic tube, quite a large one. You can't really see it at the front, there's an armor plate over it. Quite a large plastic tube that's been sliced so that I could wrap it around his groin, then add some armor. And then this guy's got the big plasticard box. Head sticks out the front. The arm is purely stuck on the side. This guy's arm is not at all hollow. And I've given him a giant gun built from various bits and pieces of Orky technology. Standard power claw from a knob on the side there, being sawn off something that was repainted at some point. So I didn't paint it, that's a second hand thing. And then around the back we've got his power pack, that's part of a knobs chain axe, a lot of wires, a lot of tubes, bits of plate with drill holes in them, all the cool stuff. And the handle is a length of plastic rod that's then been heated up with a cigarette lighter and bent to shape. Always a useful technique, that one. So let's see some of his mates. Bam! Okay, this is the second one that I made. He has got a more rounded shape to his boots. They're made from tube that's been wrapped around. It was a real pain. I had to use super glue to hold it in place, and as sometimes happens, the super glue didn't feel that cooperative, and I ended up having to add more super glue and then hold everything in place for 5 minutes at a time. It was really hard to actually get any kind of peg in there to hold things while I left them gluing. I was using thick plasticard and it was all kind of uncooperative, so I probably won't do that technique again that much. He's got full detail on the back of his boot there. Armor plates going up. This guy is of course armed with the double kill saws, and the double kill saws are made from a couple of choppers from boys. Then there's a square tube piece, and finally a round tube piece, which goes over the stub of his arm. So I cut the hand off, and onto the stump goes this kill saw assembly. Rivets and strips and stuff for detail, and some guitar string wires coming out the back. He's got some other sorts of wires on him as well. And we've got the engine assembly around here. We've got a little plate with holes drilled in it, which I always think looks very orky, some big tubes and exhaust pipes, and massive shoulder guards taken from Killer Cans, possibly Dreadnoughts. They're in my bag marked stuff from Killer Cans and Dreadnoughts, and I'm a little uncertain about what's from what at the moment, mostly because I've never really bought a Dreadnought. Everything sort of just came in pieces. I do have a Dreadnought, but I haven't actually assembled it, so I'm not as familiar with the pieces yet. And then I've got a whole lot of spares that have been in second-hand bags, and I've got a assembled Dreadnought that I got from someone. Alright, so there's that guy with his mighty kill saws there. Rather long. I really like the idea of kill saws, which led to this. Bamf! Okay, so this is the third guy. This guy's only just been finished. In fact, the glue is still wet on this guy. Actual Assault on Blackreach green. No, wait a minute, that's the Learn to Paint or something. There was a few kits that were actually molded in green. Anyway, he's got a green head. I've got a bunch of green knobs. And he's got the giant boots, and he's got the shin guards made out of tubing, and he's got the actual sort of kill saw that comes with knobs. And on the other side, the kill saw on this side is actually from Mantic. It's called Marauders range for Warpuff. They're basically orcs, and they have a sort of Mega Knob-esque thing. Looks much more high-tech, much sleeker than a GW Orc. They come with this really cool saw piece, which I thought we'd try out, and I've just attached it to the shoulder area of a knobs, and we've got some big tubey exhausty bits and part of a chain axe or something I think in there, and some glyphs, and I gave him a shoulder mounted stick bomb launcher because they're always fun. Okay, so how big are these guys in comparison to other things? Bam! Okay, here we go. Mega Knob with one of my normal knobs. I don't think I've actually got the Assault on Blackreach knobs painted, so this is a multi-part knob, but the size is the same. He does have the back barrel, which makes him look a bit taller. You get an idea of size there. If I scroll around here, this is an Assault on Blackreach Orc body. I don't have a head on it at the moment. I've just stuck an arm on temporarily. It's not even glued to its base, just to show off the size there. They are appreciably taller, partially due to the soles of the boots being a millimetre thick, so that does actually make a difference, and the armour plate's mostly millimetre thick, so having the armour plate across the top of their shoulders and the soles of the boots, that's giving them at least 2 millimetres extra height. And then of course there's various other things, and if we keep going around, this is with a normal Orc boy, so as befitting their knobbly status, obviously considerably larger than that. Now the next stage here is to go ahead and make more of them. As soon as this video is edited and rendering, or uploading depending how long rendering takes, I'm planning to go back into the modelling room, start building a fourth, and that one will actually be the subject of a full Modelling for Hippos tutorial that will go up on the blog. And then of course these will get painted. It's school holidays at the moment, so I've got plenty of time, and I'm hoping to get a whole unit of 10 of these completed over the fortnight, if other things don't get in the way. So that's it for now. Come back soon and we'll either have them painted, or you'll be looking at still images of how to make them, something like that.